Welcome back, Weather Kingdom. Like I said, we are going to be live around 10 o'clock, 9:30 or 10 o'clock. In this update, we are taking a look at Tropical Storm Melissa continuing with the fear. We're going to really describe what is going on here. And currently, this is looking pretty, it's trying to get better and better organized. There's definitely some interesting data today that we're going to have to talk about. But let me quickly do some things before I start the actual stream. This is the satellite imagery. We're actually going to be up for the next about 2 hours live on this, so stay tuned, you guys. Please like and please subscribe. So just give me one moment. Okay, welcome. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome. I am sorry about the delay. So this is the latest satellite imagery, and you will be like, oh, Justin, this is not a bad-looking storm. But when we take a look at the clouds, it's not the best performed storm. It is trying to get its act together. And there is some interesting feed that I would like to explain here. It looks to me that there is a bit of uncertainty with the satellite imagery here. First off, it's still a little bit lopsided. Our mid-level center is right here, so I'm actually going to mark this, but let me quickly actually get the chat board up. I know we're going to be storming through it tonight. Pretty long tonight. If you guys are new to the channel, please like, please subscribe, as I know we're going to be talking about this. Welcome back, Weather Kingdom. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. We're going to be live for the next couple hours looking at Melissa and getting all the information out. So if you have any questions, please let me know. All the information. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. All right, we already got 20 people watching. Like I said, people loves Weather Kingdom. By the way, you guys, thank you guys for 933 subs. I believe tonight we can hit 950 subs. I honestly think we can hit 950. Not even that. I think we can even hit more than that. But we're going to have to wait and see and how this stream goes. We already actually had 934. So we have to hit, our goal tonight is to hit 1,000 subs. I know it's going to be a tough one, but I believe if we actually like and share and subscribe this is going to really help this. I'm currently actually right now getting some things done for this because we are going to be live for quite a while. So you guys need to be prepared, kind of, sit back, ready to get watched, because there's going to be a lot of information. We already got over 10 likes, or about 10 likes. That's very greatly appreciated to you guys. Thank you guys for everything. And we're really going to be watching this storm in the next a little bit on everything. If you guys are new to the channel, please like and subscribe. That would be very greatly appreciated. We're going to be looking at the discussion and on further models of what's going to happen. And then I'm going to give you guys my own analysis. So let me just quickly get this up. We already got 22 people. If you guys are new to the channel, please like and share. So, basically, I'm going to explain the satellite imagery here of right now. So, one thing we notice is this is the viewing of this system. So, what is going on here is this is the low-level center, right? That's the low-level center. It's actually not too far from the mid-level. The mid-level is about back in here. This is your mid-level, okay? This is, I'm going to draw this out, this is your M, this is your mid-level, and then here is your low-level. I'm going to explain that. This is low-level. So this is your low-level right in the black, and then this is your mid-level in blue. There's one thing we have noticed in the last couple hours that I have started to notice too is there is actually less wind shear and the system is beginning to slow down significantly. Why is that? Because our mid-level and low-level center is slowly but surely starting to get a little bit more aligned. It's still not aligned and directly stacked. But if this tries and stacks tonight, this will likely start tropical genesis and start to strengthen pretty much more defined instead of staying around its strength. It will actually strengthen a little bit faster. So that's very important. Also, let me just get this out here. Also, I would like to shout out some people in this live stream. I would like to shout out the weather team here. You guys have been an awesome team. But let me just do something here. Just getting everything set up. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Just give me one moment. How is everyone doing tonight? I'm currently just sharing this. So, let me get that. So, we already got 28 people here. Could this impact Florida Weather Kingdom? What is happening about halfway between Mexico before its turn? So, if you guys are new to the channel, please like, please subscribe. That would be very greatly appreciated. We already got 30 people watching. So, first off, could this impact Florida? And that is no. This is likely not to be an impact to Florida at this moment. And I don't believe it will get close enough. If anything, it will be outer bands to like the Miami area or that, but there's not really too much telling me that this is going to be impacting the areas there. Also, this is that mid-level, and it does look like we are starting to see it trying to stack a little bit better tonight. Instead of earlier, we did, I want to explain this to you. This was our low-level center. And this was our mid-level center, okay? This was our mid-level center, and this was our low-level center earlier. This is about a few hours earlier. But I want you guys to take a look now of where things are at. Instead of this being our low-level center, we are now looking more like this is our low-level and this is our mid-level. It's much more stacked and a lot closer tonight than it was a few hours ago. What's the odds of it getting slingshot back to the East Coast? It's pretty low at this point. I don't think it's going to do a slingshot, but we'll have to wait and see on the steering flows. I do not believe it will, but we'll have to really watch this. But tonight, this is really blowing up, getting convection. Also, this is our low level and our mid level. It looks like there is going to be some convection blowing up in the low level center, and I do think tropical genesis might start tonight on this system. I have some agreement on why I believe. If you guys are new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Let's get up to 100 views again. I'll be very greatly appreciated. But this is our satellite imagery here, and there it is. Our low level is about here, and look at all this deep thunderstorm convection blowing up all around this, and I do believe this will actually be better aligned tonight, and actually the mid-level and low-level center will try and stack tonight, but we'll have to wait and see. Also, that's not the only thing when we watch this. I want you guys to take a look at this. So I'm keeping that there, and I'm bringing this up. So this is our latest shear, and look at earlier. All right. This is a little bit earlier. This is right now. Our shear is right here. So if you guys are not noticing this is actually the latest shear. So I want you guys to take a look at this chart. I want you guys to watch this area down there. So I want you guys to watch where I circled in black. Right here. I want you guys to watch this when I update the screen. Alright? Look at that now. It's actually doing a little bit better today than it was at this time yesterday. We're having more of less wind shear. It's still some wind shear in this, but what's the odds of it? No, it's not. So our low-level center tonight is actually more pinpointed right in here. So this is our low level. This is our mid-level. This is as of tonight. The latest wind shear maps and everything. And we do see that it's only in about 15 to 20 knots of shear. That's about 25 to about 30 mile an hour winds against the system. But we are starting to notice some new things as we continue to watch this. Is we do have a outer cyclone formation starting to get in this. And I do expect this to actually move in the direction of the system. So there's our cyclone outflow right there. I think this has a 35% chance of hitting Florida or hit the East Coast. Believe what you believe. Also, our goal is to hit 20 subscribers. That'll be very greatly appreciated. We are almost got already 50 people watching. If you guys are new to the channel, please like and subscribe, as we are trying to hit 950 subs, even 1,000 subs tonight. That'll be very greatly appreciated. We're going to be actually live for the 0Z models. So you guys better be ready. This is going to be a long stream. This could be like a 2-hour, 3-hour stream if everything goes as planned. So what's going on in the shear levels here when I talk about this? This is our cyclone have flown. This is expected to kind of drift this way. And with this actually drifting in this way, it should actually lighten the shear. And that's what the models do forecast, that this will try and lighten the shear just a bit. What's up, Kent? That's nice to see you. And I do think this will try and intensify a little bit better tomorrow than tonight. Okay? So I want you guys to really watch this. Okay? When we take a look at shear intensity, this is our shear intensity here. And look at that, you guys. In the last 24 hours and over the past 24 hours, the shear intensity, look at that. Over this tropical cyclone, there is a minus 10. Okay, there is a minus 10 right in the path of this system. So that does tell me the shear is slowly but surely easing off as of tonight. And that will be very important. Also, if you guys would like to hit the like button, let's hit up to 20 likes to start it out with the stream. We already got 15 likes. That'll be very greatly appreciated. We already got 40 to 50 people watching. That'll be very nicely. But we are currently taking a look at the shear. And also, I would like to take a look at the ensembles, because I know we had a lot of talks about this. This was very important on this. So we do have a lot of interesting things tonight. Is this does look like to me that the GFS is continuing to become an outlier. So this is that latest track, and generally the models do have this impacting like this. So look at that. GFS, by the way, this is the Avine. This one, this right one. This is your GFS 18Z compared to all the other models. So at this point, I do not agree with the GFS. At this point, the GFS is not in the right headspace for this system. That'd be pretty crazy here. I would like to look at the AI models today. Oh my. Also, this is the worrying thing, you guys. It could also hit the Bahamas. You are right. We're, by the way, 1 like away from the Big 20. I believe we could do 100 again tonight. That'll be awesome tonight. But this is the latest track guidance. And yeah, it's really trying to move it up there. We have now lots. And I mean, they all now, no matter what, becomes a hurricane, at least a category 1. And the worrying thing to me is they do actually become a category 2 in the latest 0Z models. And not just that, we do see a very strong signal of a major hurricane now on the latest tropical intensity guidance. And then worst case scenario, even now, we got category 4 and even borderline category 5 already being picked up on the intensity guidance of this. So, yeah. Things have continued to worsen throughout tonight. Very, very bad. Not good news at all with the intensity guidance. We do have model data to take a look at. I would like to do the weather nerds because I know we got a lot of samples. So this is actually the latest European 12Z. And I want you guys to really take a look here. This is the latest 12Z. And this is a pretty nasty thing. If we look at 0Z, this is 0Z, right? We had some pinks in there. But I want you guys to take a look at the latest 12Z of the Euro. We have a lot more pinks, a lot more deeper pinks. We even see a 932 right here. Let's go a little bit back. Let's go into 84 hours out. Yeah, look at that. You got a lot of splits in the divergence here that I'll really like to take a look at. And then when we take a look at 114 hours out, look at that. We already got some ensembles reaching 935 here on the Euro in just the next, okay, that's not going to happen. It says in the next 114 hours. So in the next about 4 days, it does become a category 5 with some of the ensembles. I do not believe. Also, when we just take a look at, this is actually the 5-day mark out. Look at a 924 right there. I want you guys to really take a look at a 924 where I just circled right there. You got a 933 in here. You got a weirdly 920 right there. I don't believe that. You got a lot of interesting stuff here on the European, by the way. The European. I want to really watch this. You see at 126. You see a few more. Actually, we got a 901 millibar. Look at that. I don't know if that's right. Yeah. Look at that right here. I want you guys to actually take a look at this. We even got a 901 right here. Look at that. Look at that. This ensemble. A 901. We got a 937 millibars. 929. We got a 932. We got a 940 over here. A 927 millibars right there. Wow, pretty intense ensembles. This is, by the way, the European, you guys. And we were not seeing this yesterday. So that's pretty bad. Also, thank you guys for liking. We already had 24 likes. Also, we got 60 people watching. Hey, Sky Trevor. Also, I do want to shout out, after the European ensembles, I do want to shout out someone that's a very great person. Whether Kane I talked about this is going to be bad based off what I'm seeing. Yeah, this is going to be pretty bad. I'm currently looking at the European ensembles frame by frame, showing you guys the millibars. Look at, wow. So this is, look at that, a 917 millibar low. You got a 898 right here. Look at that. An 898 millibar off the European ensembles. You guys, this is crazy. The European ensembles are showing below 900 millibars. And then you got a 921 here. You got a 930. That's 937. You got a 929 millibar. I mean, that alone with some mixed others, you got at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At least category 5 ensembles that I could see based off this. I cannot guarantee everything else. This is the European, an 898. And look at that. That ensembles are right for Jamaica. So this has serious potential of becoming a very, very powerful storm. I mean, look at this. You see it make landfall here as a 919 millibar directly on Jamaica. A 917 here still there. Another 917. You got another 939. A 938. You got a 929. You got a 906 millibars down here. I mean, just right there, that's about 8 ensembles that's showing category 5 strength. This is a very, very bad and worsening trend with the ensembles. I mean, this is extremely bad at this point, you guys. We will have to really watch this. I'm just really dissecting the European. We're going to do this. You got once again, in the next few hours, you got still a category 5 just went over Jamaica. You got a 920 right here. 923. A 938. You got a 933 in here. A 928. I mean, you got a lot of category 4s and 5 strength on the European ensembles. And then, let's just go a little bit more. Look at that. You even see some more ensembles. You got a lot of pink ensembles here hitting Jamaica and stuff. I mean, this is some really bad possibilities here, especially right here. Look at that. In that turn, you got 923, 931. You got a 944. You got 948, 943, 932, 98. You got 941, 942, 954, 953, 980, 996. Pretty intense potential here on the ensembles. And then look at that curve. You have 8, 9. Oh, wait, that's not 890. My bad. That was a mix of a model right there. My apologies. Look at all these ensembles. And then look at that. Boom. So that's the European ensembles here. Weather Kingdom, that area, and points to north where OHC falls off like a cliff. Like I said, it's going to get bad. That means more west, taking about the 0-6 speed. We got 70 people here already tonight in 24 minutes. Thank you guys for liking and subscribing. If you guys are new to the channel, please feel free to subscribe. We are trying to get to 1,000 subs tonight. Let's do it, Weather Kingdom. I believe we can. We already got 70 people here tonight. Let's get up to 40 likes. Let's really do it. We already passed our goal 20. Also, I am going to set up a goal. If you guys feel free to donate, that'll be very greatly appreciated. You can even donate 99 cents to me. That'll be very greatly appreciated. Will this become historic? We're going to be live for an easy hour plus still. So don't worry. We have a lot to talk about. We're going to be here really dissecting the ensembles, the models. Also, I would like to shout out a friend of mine. I'm actually going to put his YouTube channel into the chats here. And this is a... I actually told him to send me this. You guys, this is an awesome weather dude. I'm telling you. He's actually part of the Weather Kingdoms group here. And I'll actually like to... Weather Kingdom. Let's just go right into here. View channel. We got 81 people watching here. Sorry. I do want to put a link in here. So here's his channel. Please go subscribe to him. It will mean a lot to him. Please. That would be awesome to him. He will love it. But thank you guys. Trevor's Tropic. He actually does tropics around the world. And he actually really spends a lot of time. He's always talking about it with me. Talking about the tropics. So please go subscribe to him. Make some love to him. Watch his videos. That'll be awesome. He's actually part of the weather group, weather community. He's an awesome dude, I'm telling you. He actually has a lot of knowledge and data. So that'll be very greatly appreciated. Also, we're going to be looking at some AI models now. And I'm worried about this because I haven't looked at it since 12Z. So go subscribe to him, you guys. Please like to his channels. And he actually does need support. He does really talk about the tropics, makes updates. That'd be very greatly appreciated. Let's try and get him up to 100 subscribers tonight. Trevor Tropics Weather X. Let's try and get him up to 100 subs tonight. That'd be a very great goal like you guys did for me. Please go help him out. It will mean everything. So if you guys do and did sub to him, please write sub in the chat, spam it, and let me know if you guys actually did sub. That'd be very greatly appreciated if you do sub to him. He's an awesome weather dude. He deserves a lot of respect. But now let's go talk about more about this. We will be talking about the rain accumulations. Melissa's advisory 3 is out. I predicted 100 miles an hour peak for now. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Brittany, for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So now we gotta look at the oh, wait. No, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. The GNC, we never looked at that. The 18Zs are actually not out yet on the AI models, I don't think. So we're gonna have to really eye this up. So this is the next 24 hours with some of the AI models. Okay. Let's go 48 hours. Okay. Let's go 72 hours out. This is the next 3 days. Yep, you got some stronger tropical storm and a hurricane there. If you guys feel free to donate, that'll be very greatly appreciated. Let's go into 96. So this is the next 4 days. And look at that. We already got quite a few ensembles in the next 4 days into hurricane status right near Jamaica. This is not the big show yet. I guarantee you we're about to talk about some big shows any moment. This is in the next 5 days. Yep, there it is. We're starting to see some 960 millibars. Look at this spread, though. Very big spread. A lot of uncertainty still. We'll have to really watch that. Also, thank you guys for subscribing to Weather Kingdoms. We are now at 938 subs. That would be very greatly appreciated. Let's try and hit to 1,000 subs tonight if we could. We're gonna be live for a couple hours. I believe we could. Let's try and hit by 11 o'clock tonight. Let's try and hit 950 subs. That would be very greatly appreciated. Let me quickly. I'm just quickly checking some stuff out here for this channel. $9.90. That's why we're gonna be live for the 0Z models. 0Z models, that's why we're gonna be looking at that. So let's go a little bit more. Let's go a little bit more aggressive. Now we're gonna go 6 days out. And yeah, look at that. We're starting to see 968, 96, a lot of 960s and 950s just south of Jamaica while we have some hurricane stalling right near or on Jamaica. That would not be good. Let's go to 162 hours out. Yep, we're starting to now see that ugly look. I mean, you got 950s, 940s now popping up already. Right in here. Not good. In the days to come. I think it could be definitely quicker. Also, you guys, tell me where you guys are from. That would be very, very appreciated. Okay, so look at that. You got a lot of 950s, 940s, and you don't see too much category 5s at this given time on this set of ensemble. Oh, okay, got close to it. Yeah, look at some of these. Very, very strong category 3, category 4 strength here with this set of AI models. Still, nothing less a devastating, stalling, slow storm. I mean, still, look at this. This is from 0Z. Look at that. Oh, wow, 0Z was much more west. So we're kind of closing it in a little bit more into this region. So that's good. We are at, by the way, 41 likes. Let's try and hit to 50 likes. You guys, that'll be very greatly appreciated. Also, we have now hit 941 subs. We are 9 away from 950 subs. I believe, everybody, I want you guys to spam the chat. If you guys believe we can hit 1,000 subs tonight, say we can. I want you guys to tell each other to hit the subscribe button, and let's do this. Let's make this the stream of the night. 1,000 subs tonight. That would be very greatly appreciated. I believe we can do it, you guys. You guys have been awesome. But this is that AI model. Let's get back into the weather data. We know what we're doing. Okay, so 18Z is out. Okay. I did not know that. So 12Z. 18Z actually shifted to the west and south. So now models are believing that this could actually go a little bit more south and then intensify and then does a Jamaica. Reminds me of a kind of like a Wilma, but a lot further to the east. The 11 p.m. update's out. Thank you, guys. Good night from Jamaica. Thank you, everybody. You guys are awesome. All love you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Weather Kingdom. We could do it. I believe we can. So let me quickly take a look at the National Hurricane Centers. Okay. Oh, wow. It literally stalls here. 85. Okay. So I want to read the discussion. I want to read the 11 o'clock discussion. So we're going to actually talk about this. Melissa continues to be under the influence of some significant westerly vertical wind shear. The center of the storm was exposed. This seems like the same as earlier, because with the cluster being depth and overall the system's not very well organized with poorly defined banding features, the advisory intensity is held at 45 knots, with the DVAC classifying from TAB. The objective estimates from the UWC are somewhat lower. An Air Force reverse hunter is investigating the system tropical in a few hours and should provide a good intensity estimate. So we're going to actually have another plane in the next few hours. We'll see if we stay there for that. And then Melissa remains asymmetrical storm with most of its strong winds over the northeastern and eastern portions of the circulation. So some interesting information. We have 100 people watching here in 30 minutes. That is awesome. We did really good tonight already, Weather Kingdom. Let's try and hit to 200 views. Let's do it. Let's just blow it out, you guys. I believe we could. So let's get Weather Kingdom by 11 o'clock to 950 subs. That would be very greatly appreciated. But let's just continue to read this. The system continues to move a little southwest. All right, no, my bad. The system continues to move a little southwest of the previous track with the initial motion estimate 11 knots. So now moving 13 miles an hour. Slower now. Instead of 14, now it's 13. So it's continuing to slow down. The track forecast for the next several days remains quite challenging. I agree with them on that. This is a very challenging forecast. So no hate to them. You guys, I understand y'all in the National Hurricane Center. Melissa is likely to remain in the region of weak steering currents for the most of the week. Once again, the GFS model looks like an outlier with, even they say, with the Hispaniola by the weekend. And most of its other guidance much farther south and west. The future track depends, among other things, on how strong and vertically deep Melissa will become while it moves. It is over the Caribbean, how much a mid-level trough digs along the U.S. East Coast during the next 5 days. A stronger tropical cyclone will likely move more northern and northeastward than a weak system would. That's pretty true right there. The new official forecast is shifted somewhat west of the previous one and is in good agreement with the dynamic models consensus and the FSU Super Ensemble solution. The latest Google DeepMind model ensembles mean is just a little left of the official forecast. And then we talk about this. The water vapor imagery continues to show somewhat a upper level westerlies ahead of Melissa, and the shear is not likely to decrease much over the next day. The shift's guidance is a large-scale predictor, and the European indicates some relaxation of the shear in the next 3 to 5 days. I think it's already starting to do that, but we'll have to wait and see. All right? And then the official intensity of the forecast is show strengthening into a hurricane by the latter part of the forecast in good agreement with the LGBN. Guidance, however, it should be noted that this is a low confidence low confident intensity forecast. So very big thing right there. Also, big key messages. Melissa is expected to produce very heavy rainfall across the portion of the Dominican Republic, Haiti, and Jamaica through the weekend, and bringing a risk of significant flash flooding and landslides. So that's just number one of things and all. Also, we're 1 like away from 50. Also, we're at 942 subs. Let's hit 950. That would be very greatly appreciated. Also, hurricane conditions are now possible in the southwest peninsula of Haiti, where a hurricane watch is in effect and a tropical storm watch is in effect. For Jamaica, preparations should protect life and property should be completed by Thursday. There is significant uncertainty in the track and intensity of Melissa. Interest elsewhere in Hispaniola, Cuba should continue to monitor this latest forecast. So that's your discussion from the 11 o'clock update out of the National Hurricane Center. And the rainfall actually is about the same. I don't think they updated the rain as of earlier. Pretty much parts of the Dominican Republic and Haiti, 8 to 12 inches, with even central Dominican Republic getting 4 to 6, even 6 to 8 inches. Parts of Haiti and the beaches and the mountain regions and the valleys, all about 4 to 6, even 6 to 8 inches along the coast. Jamaica, 2 to 4 inches. Northern parts of Haiti, about 1 to 2, generally maybe 3 to 4 inches locally. But that's your latest, and I think that's your rainfall from earlier, in my opinion. I don't see anything really change with that. Also, your warning and cones. I mean, look at this. I mean, this is pretty crazy on how slow this system will be. I mean, you're talking about by the end of its forecast, I mean, you're talking about this is October 25th and this is October 26th. By the way, this is 24 hours. You guys, this right here is 24 hours. So the National Hurricane Center does believe that this will pretty much stall. And they also upped their strength to now 85 miles an hour. It was previously a 75, and then they went 80, and now they're at 85. So they slowly but surely strengthened it by 5 with the latest intensity. So that's pretty intense there. Also, we have hit 100 views watching. If you guys are new to the channel, please like and please subscribe. I'll be answering some questions in a few. We're at 52 likes. Thank you guys for all that. If you guys are new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Let's get 8 more subs. So I want you guys to do this before 11 o'clock. Say I subbed. Say everybody. Tell everyone to sub. I want you guys screaming in the chat. Sub, sub, sub. Let's get Weather Kingdom to 950 subs by 11. Let's actually get him to 1,000 by 12. That'd be very greatly appreciated milestone tonight. Alright. We did a lot of yapping already. And we got a lot more yapping to continue to watch. So we have a lot more data and a lot more stuff. So let's take a quick look at satellite imagery here. And yeah, look at this, you guys. We got some true deep thunderstorm convection blowing up on the northern side. And look at that, western side. We got deep thunderstorm convection, negative 90 degrees cloud tops. That's very impressive. And when we take a look at the, yeah, look at that. It's trying, you guys. It failed. It's trying to beat the westerly shear here. Look at that. Still unstacked as of the current minutes. But I like to see how this convection continues because it is blowing up from north to south, but, I mean, look at that. You still got your low-level center right in here, so this is your mid-level, and then this is that blob of convection. I'm very curious of what's going to happen there. I don't think it's going to do too much. This is still relatively, nothing really has changed with the strength. Yeah, as long as I'm not yawning. Come on, Riverstone. Come on and sub. Join to the weather community. That'd be very greatly appreciated. Alright, let's keep talking about this now. I want to look at the 18Z Euro. So this is the next 24 hours. Okay. Next 48 hours. Okay. Let's go 72 hours out. Let's just knock it out here. Look at the European 18Z. Somehow still has that spread like crazy. 4 days out. Oh, wow. Look at that. It's 4 days out. You got 953, 950 millibars out of the 18Z Euro. Okay. This is not going to be a good 18Z. Okay. Wow, look at that. A lot more west. We're really starting to see more of a west thing. But look at that. This is in the next 5 days. You got a 932 on the 18Z. 961 right here. Wow. You got a 9 something here. I don't think it's going to crash into Central America. I don't believe it will. Let's just go 148. Okay. So this is 144 hours out. Look at these. Just uncertainty. You got a 959 right over. You got a 959 right over Jamaica. You got 938. You got some 940s down here. A lot of spread in the guidance. Pretty crazy on the spread and guidance. I really wonder why is it so spread out that I really just don't know. Oh, what did I just do? Okay. We are at 54 likes. Let's try and get up to 60 likes. We are almost at an hour already watching. This is the latest 18Z model guidance here. Look at that. It gradually develops into a hurricane in the next 2 days. Pretty much becomes a hurricane in the next 2 days. So it does like the thing of, yeah, it will. Look at the Euro. It goes very... Oh, wow. Look at that. Right near Jamaica. We talk about... wow. Look at that. You go from a 989 to a 982. And then 981, 979, 978. And then flirts with hurricane status. It kind of just stalls. Like, I mean, this just stalls right near Jamaica. At this point. That's the 18Z Euro. Oh, Icon's coming out. Let's see what Icon will have to show in our show tonight. Icon is coming out. Oh my. All right. Hey,
What's up?
would you like to help me on stream?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll, which lounge do you want me to go?
YouTube VC
Okay, on his server, right?
server.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll meet you there. Alright, you guys. We're gonna add a special guest because I need to go eat. But we're gonna add some other people into this that they can kind of explain their analysis and forecast on this because we're gonna be live for at least another hour or so as we're gonna be looking at the latest models tonight and some of the hurricane data and watching the evolution of the system and getting some other opinions on the system too. So we have a lot to really take and cover here at this given time. I'm really watching this. We also have to take a look at hurricane models. But I need to go eat quickly, so I'm going to actually have a very good friend of mine talk a little bit on this. Hey, welcome. You guys are on the air. By the way, everybody, this is Delta and Trevor. They are very good at the weather analysis, and I would like their opinion. So, how are you guys doing tonight already? Also, if you guys, as you guys know, please go subscribe to Trevor's Weather WX. I already posted it in the chat already. Let's get it out to 100 subscribers tonight. That'll be very greatly appreciated to see that you guys are supporting. He's actually part of the Weather Kingdoms team. He actually does worldwide tropics, and I really think you guys will like his information. He does spend a lot of effort onto it, and there's not that many people that do worldwide tropics, so it will be very interested looking around the world. That's pretty good. So, who would like to share their screen and take the show while I go eat quickly? What's your guys' analysis? I mean, you guys can give your guys' analysis. I'm gonna be live for quite a while. I already told them I'm gonna actually be live here for the 0Z models. So I'm looking forward for tonight. And I think we have a very good weather community already here. And what's your guys' opinion on satellite? Alright. What's your guys' latest opinion on the satellite imagery as we have some intense convection trying to blow closer to the low level center? Yeah, I mean, I agree. There's gonna be there's gonna be impacts. Uh, I can honestly see that. I mean, we're not gonna go Cat 5 yet. We're not gonna go, but let's just say the ceiling is on this is probably the highest ceiling out of any tropical system of this season. The chances of this with the high ceiling is rising. What? They can't? Oh crap. Also, I didn't even realize, thank you for the $20 donation. Oh, we actually had, okay, thank you for the $10 donation, Riverstone. That was awesome. Thank you. Thank you, W. Why can you guys not hear them? Can you guys hear me? We will fix that in just a moment. Damn. Is it working now? I think I had it on mute. That's why. Oh, wait. Now I messed. Oh, crap. Shoot. Nope. I think I might have fixed it. Can you guys hear them now? Hello? Okay, they can. Okay, good. Wait. Wait. I don't know if you guys. Yep. I don't know if you guys. Yep. I don't know why. I don't think they can hear you. I never had this issue. I do, but I don't know why it would not be. Oh, I think. Yeah, I don't. They cannot hear you guys. That's the thing. So I'm gonna have to. I hate when that happens. Why do I have so much technical difficulties with the volume? Weather Kingdom, let's get me a new. I don't even know anymore. I'm like the. Hello, hello, hello. I wonder. I don't think it's working. I wonder why. That's so annoying. I mean, they can hear me. I mean, that's a good thing. Yeah, I'm not gonna restart the stream. I know that for sure. I don't want to restart it. We already gotten pretty far. I should have. It's my mistake. I wonder why. Talk again? It shows on OBS that you guys. It does pick up your guys' voice. I don't know why it would not be picking up on YouTube. because on OBS it shows that it can hear you guys. That's where I'm a little bit confused now. Because OBS is actually working this time. I wonder. Testing. You guys can hear me, but you guys cannot hear them. I don't even know what you mean by that. My mic is good. I don't think vertical. I already did. Settings. Wait, maybe that's why. Monitor and output. I don't want to mess anything up. Hello, hello?
Testing 1, 2, 3.
I mean, it's working for me. I don't want to go too crazy over this now.
Yeah, you had it for a second.
Yeah, I would use my phone, but it's not as good.
Okay, yeah, I know what it is. Okay, so show me your screen on Discord real quick.
Okay, we're gonna do it that way. Okay. Entire screen. Alright, I'm sharing it.
Okay. This is OBS. Scroll down. You see that?
What,
How
this?
that's muted?
Yeah. Oh.
Click on that.
No, it's not work. I mean,
Go to settings for that one. Oh, it's picking it up.
yeah. I just don't want to mess up my audio. We hear
it picked
them.
it up.
I hear
It
another.
picked it up.
Oh, you guys can hear them now. Okay.
Hey, chat, give us 5x5 if you can hear us.
Shoot, I deleted all my freaking tabs on accident. Why did I do that?
Go to the 3 dots.
Oh, they can hear you guys now. Oh, the 3 dots.
Go to the 3 dots. You can go to your history.
Recently closed.
Recently closed. Restore your tabs if you close them.
I closed all of them pretty much. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
There it is. Oh, thank you.
Okay,
There's all my tabs. So if you guys want to, thank you. Thank you, everybody, for the waiting.
I heard someone talking about the Florida area. I talked about this recently. How Florida isn't really going to be impacted by this storm. Now, what could be a side effect for it is rip currents. We don't know the rip current threat. We're looking at maybe.
You want to share your screen
high right now? Just Delta, you ready?
Yeah, I got a couple screens pulled up.
Okay.
All right. I mean, when you're ready, you could take the show. Do you want to share your screen?
Yeah, I'm sharing it
Delta's
currently.
showing that screen. All right, what you can unshare?
Okay. Are we good?
So, yeah, we're good. I've got a few things pulled up.
All right.
So, have we what have we gone over so far?
I actually haven't gone over the hurricane models, but if you want to look at the hurricane models, some of the rainfall totals, the winds, the direct impacts. I haven't really gotten into the like the rainfall total, the wind. I kind of looked at the possibilities with the ensembles. So if you would like to really close in on the chats and what's your guys' opinion on everything, then feel free.
All right. 10-4. All right. So well, let's look at the latest GFS and we'll get a sense on what the latest GFS is showing. This is the 18Z GFS. So, as we can see, here, I'll full screen it. There we go.
I don't agree with the GFS in my opinion. Even the National Hurricane Center doesn't.
I'm showing it because it's a very unlikely, but it's still technically a possibility.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'll be back in like 10 or so minutes, all right?
All right.
All right. Thanks.
So basically, right now, a lot of the models are having a hard time with this system because it's not organized very well. It looked like it was getting better organized earlier today, but it's just lost a lot of its organization. And I can kind of bring this up. Tristan, can you just let me know if this causes a seizure warning like on a patch stream? You there?
Yeah, I'm there.
All right, just let me know if on my end it causes like that seizure effect.
Okay.
Is it doing it?
No.
All right. So here's
It is
kind
not.
of
Yeah, it's not doing it. Okay, we're good.
so what we're seeing here is a pseudo visible image. Right now it is dark. It is nighttime over the over Melissa right now. So we're kind of extrapolating we're extrapolating what it will look like on a visible. Let me pull up my Epic Pen as well. So right now, you have all this big blow up of convection. You're like, and a lot of people would rightfully assume that is where the center is because it's a tropical storm. It's not a strong tropical storm, but it's a tropical storm, and it's in an environment that all the models are saying that can support some strong intensification. But that is not where the center is. The center is right here. It is completely exposed at this point. You do have some convection on the northeast side, right here. But for the most part, over the course of today, this low-level center has been racing off to the west, almost outpacing all the deep convection. So what you see in the deep convection is your mid-level circulation. Hold on one sec.
That seems right.
Hold on one sec. Here, just distract the group, the audience for a sec. I take care of something quick.
So what can we discuss? Oh yeah, right. We can discuss about that. Let me pull it up real quickly. So obviously we know that advisory number 3 is out. Their discussion that they start off in their public advisory said that heavy rain over and flooding expected over Esenbo. Oh my God, Esenbo, which is essentially Haiti and Dominican Republic during the next couple of days. So I put out the theory that if Jamaica, Haiti, and Dominican Republic, if they all get hit really hard, it can get retired. And well, when it comes to Haiti, you can't retire this. So you would eliminate Haiti since their government is crap and won't do anything about it. And I have discussed about that, I think, since yesterday. I have discussed about it multiple times, saying that Haiti ain't gonna do a thing about it because comparison events to the 2008 event from which storm was it? It was some storm that caused like 200,000 deaths, and they never retired it. So it kind of proves how crappy the government is for them. So essentially, if Dominican Republic gets hit hard or Jamaica, retirement will come in. Another thing that was mentioned on the stream was the discussion side, probably the 3 key messages that they said. The third one is a little bit interesting how they're saying the track and intensity is really not secure right now. They are really, how do you say it? They're really not sure if it will be more upper or if it will be, thank you, Hannah, from 2008 actually caused that, never got retired. So thanks for reminding me of that storm. It never really, this storm is really hard to predict right now of what its winds will be. But if we go over the models and go over and our intensity models as well, they're showing
You want me to pull up some of the hurricane models?
Yeah, some of the hurricane models are showing category 5 to category 4 strength.
Let's just do the H wharf.
Oh, what's like Tristan typing? Hold on.
I'm sorry, Chad, if this is a little bit chopped up. Since we're kind of running interference for Kingdom, we kind of just got this thrown on our plate at in a moment's notice. So we're trying to work through it all together. All right. Let's just go over some hurricane models. So this is the 18Z H wharf.
Oh, Tristan's pointing out a good point to us. The one thing that the models can't pick up is the Caribbean graveyard.
Yes, the very low level jet. It's like at like 955. It's only a couple thousand feet above the surface. I think I might be able to pull that up.
I asked Tristan to use the drone. So.
That needs available plus, of course.
Okay, so certainly yes, this is going to become the most difficult storm to forecast, the most puzzling storm, because I got to reply to Tristan. Give me a minute. Yes, this is probably the most puzzling storm that we have ever dealt with, just behind our Ida name, which is, oh my God, Ida and this storm have been probably the most puzzling storms because they're both first Ida first forecast was going to stall off the coast of America as a hurricane. Then you have this system, which is currently trying to do a stallment and then hit Jamaica with 85 miles per hour.
In case in point, here's the 18Z Euro. It's not as strong as the other members, but it just shows that Melissa just sits there. It just sits there and marinates. I would call it. Don't focus on that. Don't focus on this, because I don't think it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna. But like we can. Like here's just an example. All the mountains in Hispaniola. Okay, I'm losing my train of thought.
Hey,
Yeah.
welcome. I'm back. I finally got my dinner. How are we doing
I
tonight?
have Kristen joining the stream, by the way. So
What is going on, everybody?
Just trying to pick a good topic to go deep in. We were looking at the European.
Also, thank you guys. We're at 64 likes. That is very greatly appreciated. Let's talk. Okay. Did you look at the hurricane models?
So, Weather Kingdom. One thing that the models aren't shown right now is the Caribbean graveyard.
What do you mean?
What do I mean? Well, I have to let Tristan join BC to let him explain.
The models ain't showing the graveyard.
Caribbean graveyard.
Okay.
Which is essentially what is it actually?
Actually, I think I can show it right here. This is on the European. See the wind barbs.
Is that right now?
This is 6 hours. So yeah, pretty much maybe 2 hours ago on the European model. It is center. So this is what I believe he's talking about, is that right now, the reason why, actually, you can kind of see it right here on the photograph. So what's basically going on is that you have winds at different levels of the atmosphere. And
Correct.
the trade winds are close to the surface. And those trade winds are trying to take the system west. But then you have you have northerly winds further up, and then you have westerlies. And that's what's causing your storm to tilt. So if you can kind of imagine, you have your vortexes. A perfect vortex is a perfect tube.
Correct.
So when you have forces pushing on it, like very fast trade winds, it wants to tilt the tube, which is not it is not conducive
Give him access to, please.
rapid development. It's a hampering to development, and we can see that
Yeah.
here.
Good
Is
role
because
model.
your low level circulation is right here. If it was stacked, your mid level circulation, which I say is probably about here, right about now.
Where is your pen? Let me you don't have a pen? I got you.
You see it?
Yep, and then this is like the mid level. I just outlined it for you, man.
Okay, so I do have the definition of the graveyard of what it is.
I know what the graveyard is. It's because of the shear, the air. It's the trade winds. The models ain't picking up the trade
That's
winds.
really not what it is. There's a haunted name given to the mountains terrains of some of the islands in the Caribbean Sea, the hurricane graveyard. This is a term coined by the meteorologists and geographic and atmospheric conditions in the region have a history of what the heck?
Decapitating. Let's just say that.
Decapitating tropical cyclones.
Basically, some of our best Caribbean hurricanes that have come in October. That's the reason why we call in October the area from southwestern Jamaica to the Yucatan the IRI corridor. If it does any more east, what it tends to do is the trade winds are really strong. Think about it like this: when you have wind in between two close things, two buildings, what does it do? It funnels. So basically what's happening is the trade winds are being funneled partly because of the mountains of Hispaniola. But your convection is so amazing around the mid-level center that is trying to drag the low-level center. So what's happening is that Melissa is basically getting sheared. She's trying to be teared. It's like when two people hold your arms and they try to tear you apart, but they're both equal strength. That's what's happening to Melissa right now. That's why we have to wait until past Jamaica.
Here, you can actually see the low-level flow, how it's ripping from east to west, right here over where the Lesser Antilles are on the screen.
I see.
These fast winds, right here, the little thin whisper clouds, those are your trade winds.
And can I say something here? I know everybody's been really trash on the GFS model. I do not blame the GFS. It cannot detect the Caribbean graveyard low-level jet that occurs in October. So for people that are shitting on the GFS run, please understand that model has never been able to detect a Caribbean graveyard low-level jet. Please understand that before saying the model is complete trash. If it could, if there wasn't a Caribbean graveyard, a solution with a trough would have been 100% correct. Because Melissa is doing amazing convection. Normally, that would equal stacking right now. So it's not a terrible run. It just missed the low-level jet of the Caribbean graveyard.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So the GFS was physically right. Basically, we didn't have the Caribbean graveyard.
But mentally not right.
Yeah, but it misses that one piece of evidence, especially since you have trough outflow from our severe weather trough, which is the first shortwave coming through now.
True.
I will say this, though. The fact that Melissa is not stacked and is still violent with the thunderstorms gives me a horrible feeling when it gets past Jamaica.
Yeah,
It's
I
violent
agree.
already, and it's having a fight.
Yeah, it has a whole lot of lightning in it. I've seen it earlier.
So basically, it's trying rapid intensification, but the only reason why it can't is the Caribbean graveyard.
Yeah, so if there was no Caribbean graveyard,
We would be doing with a Category 3 plus already, with a trough outflow headed north.
Yeah.
Wow.
But that's really weird though, because Hurricane Sandy formed at the time of the Caribbean graveyard. I wonder how Sandy got its act together and not this one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna study that. That's a very weird case.
Sandy was one interesting storm, I could tell you that.
And by the way, for people not understanding, the fact that Melissa even was born is a fight of itself.
Yeah.
That's how strong this wave is. That's how strong and mature the wave was. It was able to be born in the Caribbean graveyard. That's incredible already. And now we're about to have something even worse. So this storm is already impressive. It may not look impressive, but when you take a look at the physics, it's impressive.
I agree with
How
you.
she even was born in the first place.
So what we're talking about by troughs is that here's your system right here. It's marinating. This is the European model. You have your ridges, your reds, and then you have your lower pressure, your troughs. So if I were to zoom this out, this is actually better. So basically, the GFS's idea is that this would get so strong. This would get strong quick. And then when this trough, so if you imagine this trough, it's like this will be probably your cold front. If any of you guys want to correct me on that.
Wait, I have a question.
Out like that. Yeah.
This is your screen, but I don't see your marker.
You don't have it. That?
You don't have it? Okay. Okay. You're good.
It's just.
You're good. Keep going.
There is a sign that Melissa is getting her act together, though. And
there is.
That is that the low-level convection is ever slightly getting closer to her LLC. Now, this may seem like... And you know what's interesting?
Yes? What?
We thought she was going to do a center relocation, but she couldn't because of the Caribbean graveyard. So she has to struggle with a elongated center, basically, for the next 2 days of her life. Now, when she gets past Jamaica, unless she makes a landfall there, which, in terms of strength would be better. In flooding, it doesn't matter. I think it's still going to be bad either way. But in terms of strength, a direct landfall of Jamaica as a tropical storm would be a decent case scenario. In terms of wind, not flooding. I think flooding would be still a very catastrophe. It would be catastrophic. But in terms of strength, the biggest question is it going to continue going west? Or when it rapidly intensifies, does it finally feel? And I'm going to be honest, I don't think it's going to feel the second trough because of the Caribbean graveyard. I wonder if when it starts intensifying, that trough is going to miss it. But then a third one comes behind it, gently starts the trend of pushing it north while it's doing its RI potential. We do got to remember that shear and dry air together is bad. She is dealing with a pocket of dry air to her west along with the Caribbean graveyard. If I can pull that up. No, actually, I might be wrong. Hold on. 1 second. No, she's dealing with a little bit of dry air. It's not the best pocket, but with the Caribbean graveyard shear, it could hinder her a little bit too. But it's not super bad at all. It's not. So we'll have to see. Also, there's like a small low pressure located near Central America. If this system did do the GFS trend, the model also wanted a brief tropical storm near Panama. That might not happen now, considering what this storm's about to do, or potentially about to do. Interesting. So we're waiting for the 00Z models. We're also waiting for the Ocean Prediction Center analysis as of 00Z also. There's another thing that updates then too. But I really am thinking a lot of models are going to go category 4 or 5. By the way, Weather Kingdom, remember when I said 90% 1 of 5?
Yeah.
98.
How? How was it 98?
Yeah, that was earlier. It's 98. Only like 2 members don't want a Cat 5. Even then it's a major.
Which ensembles?
The Google Mine ensembles.
So they all love Cat 5.
I would just like to just bring up the fact that on the 12Z Deep Mine, you had more members going sub 900 than models that had higher than 970.
Yeah, that is a good point right there. Tristan, I did tag you about that you should look at one of the models on Weather Nerd because WeatherCam had a model that showed a sub 900.
The Google Mine has been and 1 euro or 2 euro runs have been trending with a sub 900 actually.
Actually, yeah, the European 12Z run has a 889 ensemble.
Yeah. So here's my biggest question. I actually think what's likely going to happen is the system's going to rapidly intensify so fast, if they're correct, by the way. This is if they're correct. That it could have an eyewall replacement cycle without doing peak strength because it's doing it too quick, like Wilma did. That's crazy
All right.
to think about.
All right. How about for everyone in chat? Why don't we explain why we think it's going to RI?
First of all, the Caribbean is a nuclear bomb. There's no other way to put it. Secondly, we are expecting an upper level cyclone to develop right on the beginning of what we call the rapid intensification corridor in October, from southwest of Jamaica to the Cuba Yucatan Strait. That's why I like to call that.
I would also just like to emphasize to chat, very hot waters like this, 30, 31 Celsius. I believe that's like 86 degrees
That's
Fahrenheit.
86 to about 88 degrees Fahrenheit.
And it's the hottest, I believe, unless that changes, it's the hottest waters in the world right now, somewhat beating the West Pacific.
But
I remember we got data last time.
But those alone don't create Cat 5s. What you need is atmospherics to cooperate as well. That's another reason why, even when we were in peak season, we really, even though all the waters were as hot as they realistically could get before they started cooling off due to us going towards winter, is because the atmosphere was hostile. There was too much dry air in the atmosphere for these systems to get going. So what's the difference this time around with Melissa is that the atmosphere is cooperating for the most part this time around. And I
will say, what makes the system even more potential for RI is something which I have explained before that Gabrielle used, known as a jet angle. Yep, we got one of those situations when the trough tries to dip down and grab Melissa towards Cuba or maybe Western Jamaica. A trough angle is supposed to develop to the northwest of the anticyclone, which can blow up its outflow like crazy. We've seen Gabrielle use that. What happened to her? She was a tropical storm and she became a Cat 4 in what?
Less than 48 hours.
Less than 36. So the only thing that can make this storm not become a 5, and unfortunately, even though there is a chance, I don't think it's going to happen, is maybe if it does go north and stall and accidentally hits Jamaica and screws itself a little bit due to its mountains.
Correct.
But even then, that's a flooding threat. People get hit anyway, and you still have rainfall from the moisture size in Haiti and Cuba. So no matter if this is a flooding monster or a strength monster, this will be the most impactful storm of the whole year, likely beating Barry's MCS in Texas.
Very likely.
Honestly, I do see a comment from your chat saying that the Western Caribbean is the only area that can rival the Western Pac. That is true.
Yes, that is true.
These temperatures over here have got, 86 to 80, 89 degrees? Western Pac, I think, has the same degrees. But
someone says that this reminds me of Matthew, or maybe a Michelle from 2001. The name Melissa actually, first of all, it replaces Michelle in 2001. So a coincidence there. It's RIing in the same place, first of all. Secondly, Matthew was it came right before the Caribbean graveyard, and it was more of a eastern wave development. Matthew was lifted up by a trough. Michelle was a Central America gyre that organized slowly at first when it got off. So no, this is in terms of track is not a Matthew.
Or
It would be more of a. It would be of a tropical wave version of Michelle. You know, that's kind of. I know. Yeah.
Oh, this is another example, by the way.
This is another perfect example of secret fronts or jets giving outflow, which no one predicted. Hurricane Milton and Ian are other examples. Dude, there is a chance that we get 2 back-to-back seasons with a 180 mile per hour hurricane. You know what? I don't think it ever happened 2 seasons in a row ever in the Atlantic history.
of what?
Honestly,
Of 180 plus for 2 years in a row.
with honest respect, a bunch of these packs, even the Western Pacific, can actually compete with this area. If we, because believe it or not, there's been low pressures in the Caribbean system compared to the Western pack.
I have a question for you guys, and especially Tristan. I know you were talking about the satellite imagery with the convection ever so slightly getting closer to the LLC. It looks like there is some more blow up of convection around the low level center when you refresh it.
Here, I'm
There
refreshing
is. But what's so interesting is that no matter how much convection this is going to have, it's just enough to sustain it.
Yeah.
So right now, it's not enough to, because again of the Caribbean low level jet, aka the Caribbean graveyard. However, you know why this is creepy? Because the convection is just close enough now to the LLC to where when it gets out of that zone, it could just wrap around it like you wrapping up a present perfectly.
Yeah.
I could do that. It's in a perfect mesoscale structure to start its RI
right away.
Right when. But here's my biggest question: if Melissa's getting enough organized to be pulled north, how much north does it go?
It's good.
Because the one thing that could ruin Melissa's beginning of RI is a Jamaica landfall with the mountains on it. That could tear it apart a little bit.
Why don't we look at the latest hurricane models, the 18Z, and see how far it could potentially go north?
I want to see the 00Z.
I really do too. Question is,
But
when are they going to be
take
out?
a little bit, so.
Well, GFS 0Z is loading.
Do we? Look,
Maybe the GFS is going to change its mind. Maybe it's just going to be
no harm to the GFS because it can't deal with the Caribbean graveyard. But that solution is literally like asking to win 10 lotteries. It's not happening. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Now the rain, if it moves north, the rainfall potential is still very much at hand.
Can you take the icon? Icon. Uh-oh, we're yawning here. Oh, there's the first yawn of tonight.
You're not allowed to yawn.
I know, right?
But you know what's also interesting? I wonder if the mountains of Jamaica briefly help it
what the
stack a tiny bit better.
I don't like that.
Because of the height.
The height of the mountains, yeah.
Icon literally just stalls over Jamaica.
Don't worry, guys.
Icon just nukes Jamaica.
And the Google mine keeps going west, by the way.
I noticed that. It keeps going west. So my question is, could this end up? I don't know. This just is very.
Remember, guys, remember, models aren't that smart as humans.
That's what I keep telling people. Everybody was relying on the models, and I had to keep telling them, please stop telling them, please understand that the models are missing some information.
That's what my friend said to me as well.
Local forecaster and here in Florida has a very nice saying, and it's true. Models are guidance, not gospel.
Exactly.
I was about to say that.
One of my
Models
friends
are
actually.
models are basically a study guide, but it's up to your brain to determine what will
Believe it or
happen.
not, one of my friends actually said that models can't be trusted when it comes to these. When it comes to hurricanes.
I also would just
It
like
depends
to
on the situation.
I would also just like to bring to the fact that models also take lessons from history. Not many systems, especially Cape Verde waves, make it to formation in the Caribbean like this late.
Correct.
So as you can imagine, the models are having a hard time because the historical archive is slim pickings right now.
Yeah, that's also another thing. And one more thing we do have to mention here. The Atlantic may not be over after this. I know after this system, I think we are expecting besides the subtropical or two, the Atlantic to go quiet. And I wonder if Weather Kingdom's going to talk about this later when right now, especially since we don't have much data on Melissa now. But I wonder if they're going to talk about what I'm trying to think about. Hold on. MJO cycle. Because I know there was a clue from a few days ago that there might be one more hint at Atlantic development in mid to late October. No, November, not October. Oh my god, my brain cells.
This is why I love that hurricane season extends to like what, the end of November? Because you never know.
Technically early December by some analogs. But the common one is November 30th. Common one. But technically December 10th is the true end considering some seasons had some tropicals in early December.
True.
Exactly.
I would also just like to bring up the fact that halfway through the stall on the icon, it dumps 24 plus inches of rain on Jamaica.
Retirement.
Oh, that's nice. Sarcastically.
That's not good.
That is not good.
A lot of live streaming hours.
That doesn't mean we're not getting effects in Haiti because Haiti's already getting rain bans.
What's happening is that if Melissa stalls here, you're just getting a constant flow, tropical moisture flow, right into the south coast of Haiti and Dominican Republic.
Correct.
Question: Are you using?
It's like the two East Pack systems.
Are you using? I have 18Z. It hasn't updated for me yet. I don't know why it's not updating the 0Z for me.
I'm on tropical tidbits.
I am on tropical tidbits too, but it keeps saying me 18Z sadness.
Okay.
But this is a recipe for disaster, regardless. This could just be a weak tropical storm, but because it sits there for days on end, the south coast of Haiti and Dominican Republic is just getting pounded with onshore flow.
What's your guys' opinion on this? I mean, this is pretty crazy. I know, Tristan, you just said about it with satellite, but I mean, this convection is racing now into the LLC. Do you think if that convection can go into that LLC, do you think that can actually drag it in to that deep thunderstorm convection in the mid-level and that relocation happens?
It would still, it wouldn't be a relocation. It would just be a slow alignment due to some of the Caribbean graveyards still being there right now.
And not to
But
mention,
there is outflow from our severe weather trough now starting to be helping the system out too. So
I would also just like to bring up.
Go ahead.
I would also just like to bring up the fact that the low-level jet, the trade winds, the low-level jet that is causing the tilted structure is
Being told GFS is bad right now.
Oh, I'm
the GFS is likely being very sad.
The shared environment that it's in is detrimental to a potential LLC relocation.
No, it may not even relocate at this point with the
convection. It might just get dragged.
gently stack. Yeah.
And you know,
I
if
think
it
like
stacks, we're in big trouble. Oh, whoa.
Not necessarily. I actually think what may happen is, GFS, you're still going to the islands. Okay, you're already an outlier. Bye.
all
Get
right.
out.
Anonymous vote to throw GFS0Z out.
I agree.
Also, Mia wanted to speak. Go ahead, Mia. If she's there.
I lost my train of thought. Hey,
Sorry. But yeah, if there are so many people who are saying, "Oh, the GFS is likely right," and they keep forgetting about the Caribbean graveyard. Oh, that is a tricky thing for the models to get a handle on. It's poor. And that's why I feel bad for the GFS, because if there was not no graveyard, it would be right.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
my
getting
God.
bullied right now. It looks like a kid at the play. Oh my! Wow, this convection right now is. This is. I don't know. This. I want to stay up for this. I mean, this is over 90-degree cloud tops.
Yeah,
And
but
it's
it is
racing.
also DMATs.
What
Yeah,
That
but
makes
it's-
some sense.
But it's racing into the LLC.
Yeah, which is why I'm actually starting to think the National Hurricane Center track, besides it, maybe, I wanted a little more south and west of Jamaica. Besides that,
Looks like the LLC is right there. That look because I see the west.
Oh, okay. I see. Invest 96, 97W. You give a spin. Not fair.
So the
What?
it
Oh, I'm looking at the Westpac real quick.
Oh, Invest 97W.
Yeah, it's got a spin now.
Oh, it got a little baby cold front with lows attached to it. I have it literally popped up on the stream right now.
It
Just for
popped up. That spin just popped up, and now it has a medium chance.
Okay.
but
which basin?
I don't even know.
Western.
Oh. But yeah, Melissa is basically one of those cases where it's gonna have stages. This outflow is gonna help it breathe enough to go a bit north. It's gonna miss the first jet max. Slash
Interesting.
trough is technically it's a small dip in
GFS
the
has
jet, actually.
trended to the west, no duh. I'm not surprised on that, but it still sucks.
And by the way, another reason why the GFS is doing that is because this is actually a jet max that is technically was supposed to pull it to the north. This is not just a trough. It's actually a jet max. So I think it's having an influence of the Caribbean graveyard and jet max confusion. So it's doing physics well if there was a Caribbean graveyard. They keep saying this. It's not a horrible model, but in this situation, it's horrible.
Correct. We got 71 likes. If you guys are new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Let's get up to 100 likes. I believe we can tonight. We did it earlier. Also, once again, I do still have the link in the chat. I will put it back into the link. Trevor's WX. Please just go subscribe to him. Get him up to 100 subs tonight. That'd be very greatly appreciated. Also,
very good chance that there's gonna be a video on this system in the Westpac if this develops.
Also, let's continue to get to our goal up to 1,000 subs. We are at 942. I believe we can do it by the end of this work week, most likely. So stay tuned. We're currently tracking Melissa. We are honestly doing a very deep dive in the models 0Z, also in its analysis currently on satellite. Looks like Melissa is still battling a bit of shear, but it's putting up a very good fight and a much better fight than some people might have thought before.
The fact that it was even named in the Caribbean graveyard is how tough this thing is. Oh my god.
Hey, Kingdom.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to leave the stream, so I'm going to be handing it back to you.
No, you good, man. Thank you.
Thank you for your time.
You did awesome.
I gotta get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and it's 12 o'clock for me.
Yeah, it's 12
Get your
o'clock for
sleep.
me.
Don't be a zombie tomorrow.
So I'm about to be a zombie for tomorrow. I have to wake up pretty early, too.
The only one.
All right. See you guys.
See ya.
Just, hey,
You're
everyone
good.
in chat, subscribe to Weather Kingdom and to Trevor WX.
Yes.
All right. Let me actually put that link in there for a sec.
And we got some very
Interesting news.
we got some interesting news, and I don't 100% believe this yet, only because of that potential MJ only October. But from October after Melissa, at least until Veterans Day, besides the potential of subtropicals, no tropical cycle development is expected. From the Climate Prediction Center, which has been very accurate this year.
Hold on a second.
Yep, no climate
Sign of
prediction.
a gun. We have a Philippine name.
Let me see something.
I'm very interested about this convection. It is absolutely popping off here, and I really want to see if this low-level center and mid-level center might attempt to stack a little bit better.
Oh, that's interesting.
What?
We were supposed to have more development in the Atlantic, but the Climate Prediction Center says themselves that the reason why a Kelvin wave may not be able to develop into a system is Melissa herself. Wow, interesting. Okay.
When's the next outlook for that?
It's right now. I'm reading it right now.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, that's what I'm getting this information from.
I want to see what they're doing for the southern basins.
I wonder if they're going to call out maybe an MJO response after November 11th, though, under Net's outlook. If it keeps trending. We'll monitor this. We'll likely get to N or O considering subtropics. But if this is the last hurrah, then this season has been one of the most interesting in my life so far. And I mean, look, if Melissa does what she's about to do, I think the Atlantic will be average even if hurricanes are down.
Oh, God.
I'm starting to. What's the ace right now? I'm so curious.
Math calculations time.
No, I'm just getting the number right now. Is 98.71.
So I do. Can I actually talk a little bit on the hurricane models? I don't know if I think he might have, but I'd like to give you guys my own analysis. Even though I'm waiting on the 0Z runs, we do see some very bad case scenarios. Especially the HRF has trended more with the other consents of the models instead of doing the GFS scenario. And like actually Delta, what he was saying that if this actually stalls between Jamaica and Haiti, look at what does the HRF. Even though I'm not focusing on the string because it does show a category 4 stalling off literally the coast of Haiti and just rapidly intensifying regardless of the strength. Look at this case scenario if this does happen. We're talking about hours on hours of very strong winds and heavy rain slamming into the mountain regions of Haiti here, and especially in all parts of these islands. Also, I don't think we really cover it up too, but the rip currents, the storm surge. Even though that this is not the main U.S. island, this is still going to bring major surge into Haiti in this case scenario on the HRF. But it does show a very powerful hurricane for multiple days sitting off the coast, and we'll really have to watch that. Would you guys agree on that?
Yes. Weather Kingdom. There's
Yes.
something else that I don't think you guys talked about too. That would be a threat too.
What?
Something that I've seen limited people talk about. Mudslides.
Yeah, you
If
are
they're getting
completely
battered
correct.
by rain and wind like that, boy, not just a surge, but the daggone mudslides. Oh, that's going to be interesting. And I also seen people put out rainfall maps based off the rain totals that I've seen. Yeah, we're going to have a mudslide issue. So, triple whammy.
All
Sadly.
triple whammy. Okay, look at the
Yeah.
halves A. It's so much more south. This is not going to happen. It really likes to try and crash more into... Yeah, I don't even know what it does. I'd rather wait for the zero Zs. I think the zero Zs are going to tell us a different story and
The
really
zero Zs
consolidate.
are going to tell us the most data story yet because it takes in the account of the data besides the GFS. Screw you, model. I'm sorry. I know. It's going to take in account the recon data that occurred today. And by the way, just to know what the intensity models want. The National Hurricane Center goes for a Category 1 hurricane at 120 hours, right? The ships go in Category 3. Three of the best models go straight Cat 4 to 5. That is terrifying.
That's not something you see every day.
No, it's not. And that's the power of the Caribbean. The Caribbean is the middle finger of the Atlantic. When the Atlantic is tired of your S, it will give you cocaine. And in this case, a tropical cyclone.
Excuse me, sir. This is a kid-friendly channel. We don't talk about that here.
Hey, look. Legit. The Caribbean is the Atlantic's cocaine when it wants to do something. Am I wrong?
Kids don't listen to him. Anyway.
Okay.
Whoops, I forgot my mic was unmuted.
Good job, Trevor.
No, but
Classic.
in all seriousness, the Caribbean of the Atlantic, it's like if the Atlantic wanted an energy drink.
Yeah.
There you go. That's a better analogy.
Kids do not drink energy.
Kids.
Yep, exactly. This is not...
Coming from the one that loves energy drinks, I find that very, very hilarious.
Let me see. But the GEFS ensemble of the GFS has been shifting away from the Northeast track, by the way. So even that's been shifting away from Hispaniola track. Ciao. I'm very curious of what will happen. Oh gosh, someone did a screaming meme about Melissa. Oh, the beaver meme, I love that. Oh no.
Also, thank you everybody. We are at 80 likes already tonight. We still got
Costa
over...
Rica just hit the 6.0.
Oh, and there's Trevor now going to be doing a video, so go subscribe to him, everybody. He does also...
No, that's Earthquake.
That's Earth Central.
job.
That's Earth Central's job.
And you know what's crazy?
Yeah.
We may not be just talking about Melissa next week. Oh, let me read you, SPC. What have you given us?
A subtropical lover.
No, it's saying that for day 6 and 7, there is a uncertain scenario, but given the degree of the potential, if it does trend to a more higher end solution, we could easily see 15 to 30%.
Yeah. So
severe weather.
Someone on X went into a scenario about that, saying that there's a chance of a 15 to 30% chance of happening.
So that's 6 to 7 days out. Ironically, right when we are monitoring Melissa. So we got a busy week next week, potentially.
So a slight or enhanced risk.
Yeah,
Sixth
so we
grade.
got 2 things to watch.
What part
Wow.
of the U.S.?
Do we have Dapia here? I want to really look at
If-
Dapia.
If the scenario happens and it's not known yet, this will be for the Eastern Plains and the Mid Mississippi Valley.
Oh,
It's very interesting how the same trough that might pull Melissa will produce severe weather, by the way.
right.
That's Dapia.
I wonder what the severe if Melissa will produce severe weather.
It will
Mm.
likely, because of the shear, it might do tropical tornadoes
right
on the
side.
eastern side. So it most likely be, if they're able to happen, the eastern side, it would be around the peninsula of Haiti, Jamaica, maybe the east central Cuba, with the chance of any tornadic activity from Melissa, depending
Yep.
on the mesoscale of her too.
It's Tristan, it's kind of the problem to the point where you can't figure out what's gonna happen until I think day 5, day 5 or 6.
Well, in this situation, what matters more? You have zero tornado that won't do anything that's to a mountain, or 3 feet of rain with mudslides. I think we know the
Well,
answer.
that's the thing. I woke up earlier this morning to see that discussion on my Twitter page.
No, don't worry. Everyone will be fine.
I mean, the EF0 is still dangerous.
Oh, one more day. We're getting
Says Happy Halloween.
Hey, and you know what the best part is, guys?
Yeah.
What?
Recon's supposed to take off in an hour. So they're
Aw.
starting to do the data
Oh.
now.
It's 12 a.m. Eastern.
Guess what?
so-
Guess what? Mother Nature says Happy Halloween.
She
Yeah.
can dress up as a hurricane. That's crazy.
Well,
Yeah.
that's
Favorite
no.
6.0 on Halloween. That's a joke, by the way. I'm not gonna sue you.
It's not like we're gonna have a repeat of Hurricane Wilma on Halloween. It's not like
Oh
that.
God.
What is
I
Halloween?
mean, that was Halloween. is
October
next Friday.
31st.
Oh, this
Next
storm will be
Friday.
gone by then.
The same date Halloween has been on for thousands of years. Goodbye.
I'm tired. I'm already yawning, so you can't.
Yeah, I know. I could tell. Y'all, chat, sing a lullaby to Weather Kingdom. Keep them up.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Oh,
Make sure
God.
the hurricane that blows you over. Go to sleep.
Chat, put thumbs down for Tristan's lullaby. Thank you.
So much for a quiet season. Melissa's a party pooper. You know what?
Ah,
That's true. That's true.
I'm not going to comment. I'm going to just sit here.
Melissa's basically the one that decided to bring alcohol to a beer party.
all right. Let's not do that in the
Kid-friendly,
stream.
sir.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you good, man.
You're banned, chat. No, I'm joking. But
You guys, this
No,
is
but-
interesting. This LLC is literally getting dragged into this convection. And this mid-level center is it's very interesting. Could we see a new alignment? Or am I
when's
just
the
talking
next advisory for
crazy?
2 in the morning.
her? 2 a.m. Okay. Well, I'm going to be
It's a-
fast asleep, so.
It's gonna be an intern advisory. I'm gonna probably stay up for it.
Oh, one more thing. Just to let y'all know, I don't think we ever had a year with a EF5 tornado and more than 2 Cat 5s ever.
Oh, yeah. I
That's
forgot about
lovely.
it.
That's really good news.
2007.
Is that good news?
No, I mean 3 Cat 5s, Trevor. I know that 2007 had an EF5 and 2 Cat 5s.
Oh, Mission
In
2
one
into
year.
Melissa's out. They just showed it on Tropical Tibbets right here. Look at this beauty. They're coming out of one of the Cayman Islands, I think, or ABC Islands. Something.
ABC Island.
I don't know. One of these islands.
One of the islands that tell you your ABCs next time, won't you sing with me?
I'm very interested because this is going to give us. You know what's really good about this recon this late is with this massive thunderstorm convection trying to go into the low level center. By the time they get into this, I'm very interested if that mid level and low level will be more stacked than earlier, and I think we're gonna see some interesting data coming out of the recon. but I don't think I'll be able to stay up because
The red con.
I mean I
I'm
might
just
stay
letting
up. I
Just
don't know.
letting you know, there is starting to be a very big consistency on a area that what's interesting. Even though they show different solutions, there's one spot that has never had a major hurricane icon off it. East Central Cuba. I'm curious now that if you look at the trends, even though they've been confusing, East Central Cuba's always been that one spot. If you look at this, I put it in WX chat. I wonder if the models are holding in on that spot. It's not 100%, but it's been a spot that's been trending even with the differences.
Why does the Canadian go right into Central America?
This is a alert. This is some alert news right now. The IDM just detected a depression.
What?
What?
The Indian Meteorological Department just detected a depression in the Indian Ocean.
We thought you meant in the Atlantic.
Yeah, I
You
was
gotta be
like,
specific.
I thought you were talking about someone had a subtropical depression, and I was like, but where is it? Where the Atlantic do?
yeah, I
you're
was about to
canceled.
say, I'm like, what did we have another area of interest?
Everyone was scratching their heads like, what are you talking about?
I love how the GFS tries to develop this Kelvin wave. This Kelvin wave from Cape Verde, but again, Melissa kind of screws it over.
I have a question. Tristan, why
Everybody's
does
going
the
there.
CMC, the Canadian, go right into Central America now?
And I could go in for the syrup, but all seriousness, hold on, give me a second.
This is 0Z data, so is that a new thing that this actually might... I don't even know anymore. What the...
I
tell me
actually don't know why. You know what I think it might be doing, and I might be wrong. It might be doing a loop that's to Central America, and then it goes back north in our eyes. It may
No.
not be a total into Central America. We'll see, though.
Yep.
Because the 12Z did that, and then it went north, and then rapidly intensify RI. So that's probably what's going on.
It doesn't matter. All of them are showing two things: a rainfall event and a monster to end off the season potentially. Even if the evolution of the track is a little different on each one, besides the GFS, you got to get out of the party. I'm sorry, it's not your fault.
Don't forget the mudslides. That just want to slide on in.
And I've noticed something.
Sorry, Ishak, but your time is over.
This would be I think this will be the first time that we had two M name storms back to back that were both the strongest and were Category 5s. And Melissa does what I think she's gonna do too. By the way,
I have a question real quick.
Yes, my friend.
When was the last time? Oh, thank you, Weather Kingdom. You're so polite. Anyway, when was the last time, all seriousness, that a M-letter storm, excuse me, I'm sleepy too, was retired? Was it Milton? I forgot about Milton. I was about to say Matthew.
You forgot about it's near it tying Rita and doing one of the best tropical tornado outbreaks ever.
Look, man, I'm tired, okay?
Back-to-back M-named storm.
It seems like these M-name storms have just been, it seems like it's becoming a new curse letter.
Yeah, we have the M. We have the
Every
I.
time Matthew in the Caribbean, Michael in the Caribbean, Michelle in the Caribbean,
Michelle,
Mitch in the
Milton.
Caribbean, Mitch.
Yeah.
Melissa.
Potentially.
Okay, so the only time that an M name went back to back was in 2018 and 2017.
Matthew.
Oh, so we did have it twice.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Okay.
You can,
So yeah,
I'm
there
gonna
is
go
a
through my
there is
analogs
a
right now.
we call it the M name Caribbean curse.
Correct. The Halloween usually.
What is the I name curse then? Just an I
Ian,
curse?
It's just
the
a middle
Irish.
finger curse.
Isabel, Ian.
Basically.
I don't know if Isaias counts.
I'm
The
very
fact that we have
interested in
Isaias
this.
next
I'm very interested in this convection because it is blowing up
How
very
is the lightning
fast.
on that? How is the lightning on that?
Oh, that plume is really healthy.
Not
I'm gonna
just
go
healthy.
look at it.
It's
I wanna
blowing
see
up
how-
into
I
the
still-
low-level center.
I still don't think it's surrounding the low level center yet.
It's trying to.
No. It's really trying. The only thing preventing it is the
It's-
Caribbean graveyard right now.
If that low-level center was in the middle of that blob of convection, this would be a...
RI for day.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's just RI.
Imagine it does that, and tomorrow morning we got an eye wall already forming on satellite.
Oh, if that's the case and it still misses the trough, oh boy, the Atlantic just pulled the biggest little finger ever.
Yeah, it would be doing a hurricane melting. No, I'm kidding.
No,
Oh, don't forget about Maria.
At this point,
Hey. We cannot forget
We
about
said
Hurricane Maria.
we said 2017.
No, we didn't say Maria. We didn't
say Maria.
Maria was in 2017. It was an M name.
I forgot all about Maria. Yeah, that's
Maria,
that's
how do
I
you
know
forget
about
about Maria? It destroyed Puerto Rico.
And did more deaths than Katrina.
And there was another one too. There was something else that hit too after Maria, right?
Jose? No.
It wasn't. Can y'all stop causing a yawn curse?
Did you mean Hurricane Nate, aka one of the fastest storms in the Gulf of Mexico history?
No, there was another storm. Am I thinking of like Elsa or something that year?
Elsa was in 2021.
Elsa was
I can't
crap.
think of what it was.
Elsa was going
No,
like
nothing.
22 miles an hour through the
Elsa
Caribbean.
didn't let it go of the speed enough and just screw
Yeah,
this
but
organization.
She's tired of the hate on her. That's why. She's tired of y'all hating. No, I'm joking. But there was a storm. I just can't think of it. I don't know.
Tristan, what's going on with this convection? Like, are you watching
It is really
this?
getting his act together. You can see it's really trying.
It's like giving its all right now.
She is.
It's trying to give it its all.
Well, it's not gonna be able to because of the Caribbean graveyard. So sorry.
And if it proves it wrong,
oh god, if it proves me wrong, then the GFS was right all along too. Because that still means the trough pulls it up north all the way. Which I still don't think is going to happen. I think it is strong enough, though, to do part of the GFS, but then it does the other models and go west right after.
Agreed. Oh no! I mean, the low level.
If anything, the GFS might be decently correct, or at least getting close to Haiti before going west.
No, but the low level center is still moving west. It's gonna have to start making that turn, and it will have to literally go due north to do what the GFS wants it to do. It's gonna have to go due north for the entire life and crash into Dominican.
Bro, someone literally just said, "What in the West Pacific?" I know, right?
Wow, that's diabolical.
We got
How
80
big is
people
Melissa
here at
right now?
freaking 12 o'clock at night. It's crazy. What great stream. We are just waiting. These hurricane models are taking forever to come in.
You know what? And guys, if you have any questions in the chat, please ask them. Feel free to.
Yeah, feel free to ask questions, even though they read chat kind of slow. Just give them time.
Thank you, Eric, for pointing it out.
Don't make fun of this old man. What are you doing?
Wow.
Only you.
Pat's Production says, I did the convention route to the LLC by the morning.
I don't
It
think
might
it
be
will.
able to, but again, the low level jet of the Caribbean graveyard would be the one thing that prevents me from saying it's going to wrap and stack with it. If that was the case, then the GFS would be right. And clearly, by all the models, even the own GEFS guidance with the recon data, that won't happen. So, most likely, even if it can wrap the edge of its convention about the LLC, it won't be able to completely stack and just turn north like that. It has to stack by Jamaica, by the way this is going.
Correct.
And Mia, someone asked you a question. They asked, are you thinking about Irma when you were asking that question?
I don't know. That is a good one, though. I can't think of what it was. It was one after each other, one after another. I'm gonna have to go back and do research. That is a very good name, though.
Yeah, if you got any questions for me, go ahead. I don't.
Guys, I've been left out of the party. I'm sorry. No, I'm joking. You're okay.
If they have any questions for me, they can go ahead, ask me them. I'll
Yeah.
answer them.
Depends on how long Wonder Kingdom can go.
I'm over here just asking AI about other stuff.
Oh my god.
Oh my. Don't worry, I'm alive still.
Someone asked, someone said we may see a Patricia 2.0.
I wouldn't say that strong because of eyewall replacement cycle unknowns.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why, though. The maximum potential intensity, as far as I heard, could support a 205 storm in theory. In the right place.
205.
Yeah, because we can't say 210 because there's no knot conversion for it.
That is very strong.
I don't think it's going to reach that bad, though. If it does, I'm retiring, I swear.
I remember
What-
Harvey. Yep.
What would have to happen for this thing to get into the Gulf? It would have to go more north than forecasted and not be sheared to death. And then, even if it gets into the Gulf, we all know the answer to that question. Who would get a landfall that goes to the Gulf when we have a trough angle? Florida.
Yep, it'll be another
And we don't
repeat.
see that. But the timing of the trough, and I'm going to say this respectfully for the people that are in Florida, we can give it at least a 2% chance. Only because we don't know how west and north it will go before the trough. We got a consensus, but that could always change because some of these troughs are still 7 days out and their timing could easily change. So still pay attention, but we don't expect the Florida impact at this time. The Bahamas are a different story, though. The central and southern Bahamas should watch this, especially if it's trending towards eastern Cuba.
Yep.
Well, I am
We have some
starting
good
to.
questions coming in.
Yeah.
What would cause Melissa to get closer to the continental U.S.? The only way it could is if a trough is super delayed, and we are in very much of a trough season, so most likely the closest it could get is maybe some tropical storm force winds in very southern Florida because of the size, maybe a size increase due to the trough angle. Otherwise, we don't expect anything right now because of the position of the trough versus her intensification.
Yep. Weather Kingdom. Somebody asked on chat, will you be doing a live for landfall?
For sure I will be. Only if I'm not like literally sleeping and I just can't wake up. But besides that, I will be live
God.
every night.
Okay, so I really hit
What?
California as a really.
You know what, guys? Screw logic. Just put Melissa next to California. Let's see what happens.
I think Trevor forgets that we're on live sometimes, and I'm just over here internally
No,
saying,
Melissa will not hit California.
why would Melissa hit California?
How would
That would be
Melissa-
some.
How would Melissa hit California? It goes through
Anyway.
Central America, and then it
Fine,
goes
man.
northwest, and then a trough angle puts it into California.
Okay, so anyway,
That would be fury.
hopefully it would depend on what time this thing's gonna make landfall. You can also check it on Zoom Earth, which essentially if you have a phone or anything, just type in Zoom Earth on your App Store or Google Play. I don't know what app or what phone you have. Just type that in. You could see it make landfall as it comes in.
Someone said look at the CM. Melody asked if Weather Kingdom real quick. Just want to look at the Canadian model, just to see. We likely will wait for 00Z data before we do though. Is she going to be getting strength soon? It can't right now, only because of the Caribbean graveyard low level jet.
Canadian wants to do this. It wants to pretty much go in the Gulf.
Oh, that's interesting.
Okay.
I'm kidding. I don't think so. It's trying to.
Yeah, remember the trough angle on the trough timing unknown question.
But it goes into like the way it is. It's in between of Cancun. Oh wait, no, not if. Wait. Just look at my screen. Just look at my screen.
God. Did you make a mistake of a lifetime with your words?
Somebody asked a very good question. I think Professor Tristan is perfect for this question. Somebody asked, random question. Could a hurricane fuse with a cold front? What if that happens?
It can't because it's very warm core. However, if it can make its own cold front when it goes through its tropical transition, when it develops fronts, when it gets north enough, or when a baroclinic boundary layer does get on it. A normal tropical cyclone can't, but in its tropical transition, they can develop their own fronts, but they can't technically be attached to it because it wouldn't be tropical. Good question, though.
I have a question. Do you think the Canadian will be right, Tristan? It goes all the way near Central America and then rapidly organizes and then starts turning north. But it doesn't. It does like a Hurricane Wilma, though.
We don't know. We'll just have to see what the future has in store. You know, but it does have a good trough angle on the side.
I don't want to bully it, but comparing the CFC and the GFS has it already way out to sea, and the Canadian has it right next to Mexico at 150 hours out. Look at that.
Yeah.
What's wrong with the GFS? I'm sorry, but
I'm gonna compare
imagine GFS being the right one out of all the models, even the AI models.
If that's the case, then physics just died. Someone said, why is it slow moving? Why is it slow? It's slow because it's a very weak system and is following the trade winds. But the LLC is being pulled by the MLC. So it's having a tug of war with itself. Add to that, we got a small trough from the severe weather we had a bit ago in Mississippi. And then we have another stronger trough that's coming in that is going to make the steering currents a bit wonky before it moves west. So that is why it's so, there's so many moving parts all at once that Melissa gets confused. It's like Melissa getting bonked with the head multiple times. Basically.
What's the head?
Someone is calling this Wilmissa. You know what? If this actually does a Wilma, that is its nickname. I will write that down too. Make sure we
Wilmissa.
Wilmissa. Hurricane Wilmissa.
I'll just tell the National Hurricane Center to give that a name.
Oh my god. No. Please don't. They're gonna shake their head.
Bro, like when a storm goes to the Caribbean, it does the name, but then on the side of the county is Wilmissa 1, Melissa 2, Wilmissa 3.
Wilmissa is gonna get retired. I'm calling it now. It's gonna get retired in 2038 or whatever year I just made up.
Yeah, I think we're all getting very tired at this point.
I'm not. I'm having a good time.
I'm not tired. I'm wide awake. Yeah.
Can a small eye be as bad? Small eyes normally happen in small systems. A lot of time when you have small eyes,
Aaron.
they don't last the longest time because of something called eye wall replacement cycle.
Replacement cycle.
Take Aaron, for example.
But it depends. It depends on the situation. Let's say it's just a wind maker and it's not stalling and it's moving fast. If you do the right preparations, it won't be as bad, even though it can do a lot of damage. Now, if you have, it just depends. A small eye just means faster winds most of the time. So, on the one hand, that's very devastating for the area that gets directly hit. But if you're just outside that, you might feel nothing at all because that normally happens in small systems.
Essentially,
So-
take Aaron as an example.
Someone said Melissa better not have a pinhole eye. That's another thing I want to talk to people about. We don't know the true impacts yet, not just because we don't know Melissa's future 100%. The other question is, when is the eye wall replacement cycle after the RI? And does it RI again due to a trough angle with more Caribbean waters? That's what I'm also curious about. But that's so far in the future. No, it has to have an eye wall replacement cycle. Also, hello. Welcome.
The
Hello.
waters
No,
are hot.
I was just saying that if it even will RI,
I think it will if it, excuse me. I think it will if it gets its act together.
yeah.
Excuse me.
We looked at
Ends of when.
yeah.
Well, a smaller eye can mean a very intense storm, but when you have very small eyes, they also, it's easier for the second band of storms to become a secondary eye wall, and your eye wall replacement cycle begins. There are two types of eye wall replacement cycles, which we don't know which one is going to be. You can have the classic one, where it takes a longer time, or you can have a merger.
A merger, yup.
Mergers are a lot dangerous because the eye wall is stronger without. Is Melissa going to stall like Dorian? So
That's a good question.
the difference between Dorian is that Dorian put the middle finger on the Bahamas with the steering currents. In this situation, the middle finger, if anything, would be rainfall. Dorian was high winds and rain, but the Bahamas is used to rain, so it was more wind damage to surge. In this case, the stall would be mostly from rainfall if it does Haiti and Jamaica. Now, if it does do some stalling while it's rapidly intensifying, luckily, this is the one good part about Melissa, I think its true strength will not hit land at all. But it will still be a pretty strong storm if it does make landfall. What is the
Yeah.
strongest you think Melissa is going to get? It all depends on her evolution by the time this first trough goes. If she gets, and we're thinking the Western solution, she could easily be a major hurricane. However, I want to watch what Melissa does after Haiti before we say, oh hell, right? We want to make sure we're not showing red flags. But most of the models that I've seen, Cat 4 or 5 straight off the bat. Maybe Cat 3 to 5, basically. So a good estimate for the storm, I'm going to be cautious only because of evolution. I would say a good peak right now to go for in the environment is 115, but that depends on if it moves west and doesn't make landfall in Jamaica, it screws us over with that. But I do suggest going with the National Hurricane Center's 85 for now due to uncertainty. So just following the National Hurricane Center, they go 85. We think it's going to be stronger than that, but that's if it goes the western track.
Okay.
So for right now, a good guess would be 85 to 115 miles an hour. That's a good guess.
Do you
A little
think
bit
you
higher
guys
with
are
the
ready
environment
to?
with the NHC. That's a good guess.
Do you guys
Go ahead,
think
Weather
you?
Kingdom.
How are you guys feeling about ending this pretty soon?
It depends. Someone says if we get big eyes, what is that going to do? If it gets a big eye, it depends on how big. If it's a medium eye, it can still rapidly intensify decently.
Essentially, if you get a big eye, it essentially will probably be the size of the of that Western Pacific. Of that Western Pacific or Humberto.
There have been very huge eyes before. Look at the convection. The middle of it is like a ring. Yeah, the atmosphere is like a nuclear bomb over the Caribbean right now because it's
Mhm.
such warm waters.
And it looks like
The
the
only reason
LLC is
why-
trying to get underneath that convection.
Or the beginning of it.
Or
No,
the
it's
beginning
true
of
to
it.
do it. Yep.
I am very
But-
tired. I'm gonna have to soon.
Industry very soon.
Yeah, I'm like,
You wanna promote my channel one more time before you end the stream?
yeah, no problem. If you
We're
want,
not going to just end it yet. Someone
Oh.
says it's expanding. Yes, the convection is expanding.
it's
Yes, it is.
It's actually expanding pretty well. Question
Does
is,
it
does
maybe-
it stay up with the LLC?
Or does the Caribbean graveyard limit it a little bit more?
And then we see it exposed tomorrow morning, and it's naked once again,
I was
dancing in
just
the
in Jamaica
naked.
2 days ago. I wanted to stay as I always wanted to be a storm chaser. No, the reason why I would say no to that is because the thing is that you would just be dealing with a bunch of flooding and mudslides, and that's very dangerous, especially on a small island. So I am glad that you didn't stay in Jamaica for that. But I am happy you want to be a storm chaser, but you do need practice
Yeah.
and learning
Yeah.
before you become one. And there are certain situations where even professional storm chasers would not.
There's one tip for future storm chasers that, of course, if they're in America or not, you could storm chase over here because we've had personal storm chasers like Milton, Helene, Barrel, or not Barrel, but is it Barrel?
What?
No.
This year? Barry?
Barrel from last year.
Barrel. Yeah.
Francie,
Oh wow, I'm losing it.
Okay.
Debbie. Storm chasers over here like to chase these hurricanes. So if anyone likes to storm chase, go for hurricanes on the U.S. coast because they're fun.
That's Weather Kingdom. You can go ahead and wrap it up. I know you're exhausted.
What's even more concerning is that, and I
Ramon.
normally in this case it's really good, but in this case it's bad. Melissa actually was much weaker earlier, which means the effect from the trough would be less likely. In this situation, you don't want honestly.
Don't forget Weather Kingdom.
What situation do
Yeah.
you want from this storm? There's nothing good at this point.
You ain't wrong. There's nothing good about this, no matter what it does now.
Yeah, unless sheer and dry air comes in and just pitchforks it and it dies. That would be the one good thing. But I don't think that's happening.
Weather Kingdom,
Yeah.
don't forget about it.
I
Go
got
ahead
you.
and pitchfork a hurricane. That'd be fun.
Yeah. Any last questions, chat, before we end the stream? Because our host is trying to go to sleep.
Don't ever do that accident.
Weather Kingdom. If you want to promote it one more time.
Yeah, I just
Hey,
actually,
yeah.
I just posted in the link.
Okay, thank you.
Someone said it's still shifting somewhat southwest on Earthfall. Okay. Yeah, it's expected to shift southwest a little bit because the Western LLC has been you can tell by the way the thunderstorms are, Weather Kingdom, that the graveyard is still happening.
Yeah,
Look at the edges of it. Yeah.
it's literally being stretched out like the elastic.
Isn't before we end, isn't this kind of like what happened with Ian?
No, Ian was a very organized tropical wave.
Really, when it got named, I thought it was sheared.
It wasn't it was sheared, but not the Caribbean graveyard shear.
Somebody said, "Do you think it might
It
come
mi-
to Southeast Florida?"
It all depends on the timing of the trough and how north it goes. But right now, we don't expect many impacts in Florida But remember, this is early in her life, so things might change. So just in case, just pay attention to your National Weather Service and the Hurricane Center for your latest information.
Yeah.
I will say this: if it makes it past, if it goes to, towards, makes it past Jamaica, my brain. If it makes it's past, by Jamaica, without intensifying that much, I could see a chance for Florida to get some pretty good impacts.
Yeah, because
obviously,
it would be tugged to the north a bit more, depending on the timing of the trough too, because of how it would feel more effects of the trough in the atmosphere. Yeah, that makes sense.
The more west it goes, the more danger the Florida is in.
So I will say this: if you are in Haiti, DR, Jamaica, Cuba, southern Florida, just very big caution. And the Bahamas, maybe the very northern part of the Yucatan for caution also. You will need to keep your updates on this system as we're continuing to monitor it. Hold on. We got new 00Z position data. Interesting. We got new data on fronts and stuff. And yeah, that severe weather front just really decayed. So it's just helping outflow. It's not even pulling it north. So let's see what the second trough does. That's concerning. Very much so. That our severe weather trough ain't even pushing it a little bit to the north at all. In fact, it's decaying around the southeast United States, that front.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so that's helping. All it's doing is giving that outflow for the system to organize with DMAX. That's all that this thing is doing.
Do we have any?
No.
Also, Recon is out, but I'm guessing Weather Kingdom's going to want to go to bed. People have time.
Yes.
Personally, we do not know when the next 2020 will be.
Oh, does someone ask when the next 2020 will be?
Yep.
The next 2020 will be here next year, because the next year is the 2020 list. Okay, I'm joking. Hopefully not.
Wait, is it?
Oh yeah, it is actually, because Isaias.
Yeah,
Let's
man.
not have an Isaias repeat, please.
Don't worry. Don't worry. The next 2005 will be 500 years. Jesus Christ. I hope it is, because we don't want another 2005. That's a horrible year.
The next 2005 is going to be that 500 systems.
But anyways, thank y'all. I can't even talk. Thank y'all, chat, for the excellent.
Someone says, what front is not even on radar? Well, you don't need Doppler radar to look at a front.
You don't see fronts on Doppler radar. You see fronts analysis.
Dear Weather Kingdom, if you want to pull this up real quick for if the viewers are confused about
Weather Kingdom,
where the fronts is located.
Where?
I just gave it a WX chat. I pinged you in. That's the new 00Z information. You can see some of that front sort of decaying in the parallel Florida there. So.
Oh, that is very interesting. He's talking, everybody, he's talking about this right here. It's actually decaying. That's what that's going to do is actually help Melissa to continue to move a little bit more west and kind of miss that first trough like GFS shows. So minute by minute, the GFS becomes less and less likely.
The first real trough is the one in the southeast U.S. Weather Kingdom. That front off the east coast was supposed to do a small nudge to the north to allow the second trough to have a better chance of catching it. But that even now is decaying. So, and the center's moving southwest a little bit still. So
yeah, that's the one that's the one that Fire was saying, like, that's gonna hit the system. The fuck it ain't. Sorry.
Okay, hey, language. Kids are watching. Hey.
Sorry, I have to say it because I'm kind of furious at him. I'm still furious at him for saying that.
I think we're good.
What?
Sorry. Weather Kingdom, I had to.
I feel like someone says, I feel like the 2035 will be the next 2020. You know what? We'll find out when we're older.
Weather Kingdom.
I'm losing it.
That's all we have to say. Yeah, 2026 season closed. Trust. Oh my god. People are already trying to predict next year. Oh god, guys, it's too early.
It's too early. Don't let's get through Melissa first.
Someone's asking, do you think that it might be stacking? It's likely close to stacking.
It's
but
trying
because of
to
the
stack.
Caribbean graveyard, it will likely still have some difficulties with it. But we can definitely tell she's about to be
It's about to
decently
be.
organized enough for her to confirm to have a life.
Why is there a
Kids are
station in
watching
front
at
of
1 a.m. in the morning. You never know. Some kids stay up late even on school hours. Some kids are night owls because they just perform better at night with homework. I used to be a night owl.
me?
I did all my homework at night.
Hey guys,
Yeah,
no.
same here.
There's a stationary front near me.
Oh my god.
Alright, I think I'm gonna have to end this very soon. Is there anything else you guys would like to talk about? Or you think we covered everything? Because I hope we did.
There is a new potential so tropical. No, I'm joking.
All right.
We covered everything.
All right, bye.
All right, see ya.
All right. So, for that being said, I think we kind of wrap it up here with everybody about this potential. Actually, not even potential anymore. This is going to bring major impacts for Jamaica, Haiti,
Oh no.
the Dominican.
Oh no.
What?
Melissa, no.
What?
Don't be starting the nightmare already.
It's trying, I know.
No,
The pressure is already 1,008 millibars far away from a big convection burst by the new recon. Oh, you're already starting, aren't you, girl? Okay, bet. I think it's because her centers are getting they're not stacked, but they're definitely getting close.
It's much better than earlier, and I think if that low-level center gets underneath that deep thunderstorm convection, wow. That convection ain't stopping. I mean, you can tell there's still the graveyard, but Melissa's putting up a freaking... It's throwing some right jabs and left jabs pretty good right now in the graveyard. I'm not even gonna lie, it's doing some freaking WWE style.
Yeah,
I'm losing it.
It's just the Caribbean graveyard and Melissa are just punching each other.
Yeah, and I don't know who's winning. I think Melissa's putting up a good fight. Melissa's like a 3-year-old. No, Melissa's like 3 feet versus a 7-foot guy. And I think Melissa's doing a pretty good job.
My satellite imagery that is a little bit faster than Weather Kingdoms.
Can I see it?
Oh my god, that burst is...
Can I see it?
Go on WX chat on the water vapor I like to use. That is so aggressive for a tilted system. She wants violence. The look. I'm not kidding.
Should you see the microwave on that?
Oh, do we
Is
have
there a
microwave?
microwave on that? That is a good question. I don't think there is, but...
What's your guys' opinion on Recon that's going to find? Do you think they're going to find 60 mile an hour winds?
Recon is likely... What's likely going to happen is either it's going to stay 50, drop to 45, or be up to 60.
Or
All depends
70.
on-
Let's go. Or imagine they find a low-level center in the deep thunderstorm convection, and out of nowhere, this is a 70 mile an hour storm already. It's not going to. Don't worry.
Yeah, that convection is... Wow. I know, right?
That convection is giving... It's throwing some good right jabs right now. I mean...
Tristan, we can't see a microwave on it, so we can't see anything out of it.
No, we can't
All right.
microwave.
I think I'm going to end this because I am on the verge of literally just whacking my head off my desk. But
All right,
look,
viewers, your host has to get a good night's sleep, even though
yeah, if you
gamers
guys
don't
want me
know
to
what
do
it
this
is.
every single night, I'm gonna have to get some sleep. I can't do this tomorrow night if I stay up like this. Sorry, you guys, for being goofy.
Malls are all pushing hurricanes.
Somehow we got almost 90 people at 1 in the morning still watching.
Actually, hey, Weather Kingdom.
Yes.
Before you go, I don't know if you guys looked at the mall diagnostic plot. Just
Yeah, we did. I know a lot of them want a hurricane to major though.
yeah.
No, the H1 just started its run. You really, you craphead.
It was waiting for you to fall asleep to
No, and
release.
the apps just started too. All the 0Z hurricane models are starting.
Well, Weather
Whoa.
Kingdom, it looks like the models are saying, please stay up with the viewers.
Yeah.
I can't though. I'm like,
I know you can't.
I'm like about to whack my head off my old computer right now and pass out on stream.
Bro, the HAFSA did horrible with its initiation.
Wow, that convection is not letting down. That is putting up that's so beautiful
Bro,
a fight.
That's like
Well,
West
guys.
Pacific level convection.
Well, guys, unfortunately, we are not computers, and we, unlike the AI who likely whack their own brains to stay awake, we need some beauty sleep. So I don't know if he wants to sign it off or not.
I'm gonna have to, regardless. I can't. If this was making like a land impact, I'll be getting coffee right now, making out coffee and be drinking coffee for the whole night. But this ain't a land direct impact right now. If it was, we'll be up all night.
Yeah.
But I mentally am losing it.
Oh my god.
What?
A meteorologist literally said to the GFS about Melissa, why do I have to keep showing this bleeping model? That's funny. That's hilarious. Oh, I'm sending this. This is golden. You don't put it on the stream, of course, but that's a new meme now. That's a new meme. Oh no.
Alright, you guys. I'm gonna have to end the stream. If you guys are new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Also, subscribe to Trevor's WX. That'd be very greatly appreciated. Let's try and get him up to 100 subscribers. He's around like 66 or 65 subscribers. Let's get him up to 100, Weather Kingdom. You guys been absolutely awesome, staying literally for the last almost 3 hours on this stream. Like I said, I was going to go through every little bit of information, even if I was starving. And no matter, right now I'm tired because I have to wake up in like 4 hours. So somehow I'm going to have to try and find 8 hours of sleep and 4 hours of sleep when I don't think that's possible. But besides that being said, thank you guys for all your guys' support today. We have absolutely crushed it. We are about at 950 subs. We are only about 50 subs away from 1,000. It's been an awesome ride with you guys in this hurricane season. I'm really excited to do it, hopefully for the last time of the season, and hopefully it's not as bad as the models are projecting. But worst case scenario, we got the weather team here, and we will continue to give you guys the latest updates and potentially the outlook for the rest of the hurricane season, as it looks like things are going to start relaxing, even though if it wasn't, besides Melissa, we might get a few more subtropical storms or even a lucky CAG system, whatever, in November. We'll have to wait and see. But for that being said, besides that, we are just tracking Melissa. We're tracking severe weather also. And then after, once hurricane season's done, I'm actually going to be, I already started my winter outlook, and we'll kind of transition into more some fun winter outlooks and snowfall maps and all that. I really like that time of year because I'm a snowboarder and I'm a snow lover, and I love watching nor'easters and all that. So I'm really looking forward for that part of the year. But it's been a pretty crazy hurricane season, and honestly, hopefully Melissa ain't that bad. But right now, it looks like Melissa might just straight out say, "Okay, F you to everyone in the Caribbean. I'm just gonna wipe y'all out before I leave." But besides that being said, we're gonna continue to keep an eye on this. If you guys are in Jamaica, Haiti, the Dominican, Cuba, the Bahamas, all need to be prepared and take action with their hurricane prep, and also keep an eye on your local news. Also, stay here at Weather Kingdoms. Please subscribe and like. Let's get up to 1,000 subs. That'll be very greatly appreciated. But besides that, that's about it, you guys. I will be going live tomorrow afternoon like I did today, and then we'll be live once again tomorrow night like this. Hopefully this ain't no Hurricane Melissa or Major Hurricane Melissa. Let's just hope it doesn't do the RI very quick. I doubt it, but for that being said, that's about it. Anything else you guys want to say?
Pay attention to your weather officials, and hopefully this system does not do anything horrible.
Make sure you stay tuned for updates on Trevor Tropics when it reaches the hurricane stage.
Also, let's hit up to 100 subs. We are 15 away. I believe we could do it, but we have been streaming for